Well, where is Norio?
I'm looking for Norio. Where is he?
He brought his brother's ashes to a cemetery. It's in the hills to the south.
I'll look for him there. Thank you.
I'm thinking there's going to be mega revenge that he wants to take. The look on his face when he knew who he could track down to kind of avenge his brother's death is he's a nice guy, okay? But that was something else. We have not seen that look in him before. So let's jump over to this cemetery, see how we can help him. This is his last, the last part of his tale. And hopefully it gives him at least some... I don't know if peace is the right word. Thought maybe I'd take a couple of seconds to talk about what's happening or my thoughts on the game as we close in towards what I think is probably the end. So after Norio's tale, we're going to finish up Masako's tale. I think it's about confronting her sister. And then we're going to go towards what I think is the last mission, or at least the last branch of missions, where Yuna says it's time to kill the Khan. And I am all about it. So I will say I've really enjoyed the game. It's been fantastic. It's been a pretty condensed playthrough for me in terms of just the amount of days that I would normally spend on it would be a lot larger, but I've been playing in much longer sessions because, as you guys know, by the time this is out, by the time this specific video is out, I will have moved and should be mostly set up. But I wanted to try and finish this game before I move. And as of right now, I'm 2 days away from moving. But tomorrow is set aside to actually pack up my office and all my gear and everything. So, yeah. I'm going to try to go around here. So I'm thinking we could probably finish today. Not this episode, I'm guessing, but, you know, today, my time. But I've loved the game. It's been incredibly fun from a gameplay perspective. I can see some parts maybe getting a bit repetitive for viewers, some of the camps, and they tend to tie in clearing out these camps with quite a few quests. So I'm not sure what their reception has been like, but I hope it's good. I hope you guys have had a good time and I've done the game justice. This is called the Threefold World.
Enjo's urn. He liked the open air better than the pagoda at Cedar Temple.
The Mongol you're looking for. Harucho. Have you found him?
He's not far from here.
Norio, Cedar Temple needs your leadership.
This comes first.
Oh yeah,
Revenge is not the first duty of a monk.
He's locked in.
Before I was a monk, I was a brother.
Don't do this alone. Let me help.
If you wish.
I wonder if there's any crickets in this area.
Where do we find him?
Fort Shoni.
You're sure he's the one responsible?
When I find him, he will pray for a quick death, and his cries will go unheard.
Jeez. It is a bit of a dark
If
path.
the situation were reversed, I have a feeling Enjo would forego revenge.
If it were reversed, I'd be dead, and the Guardian would live. Tsushima would be better off.
Go back to Cedar Temple. Let me take care of this.
You're not talking me out of it.
I don't want you to become
Like what? You?
Like me.
like so many others who have been changed by this war.
It's far too late for that, my lord. I put everything you taught me to good use tracking Kharsho.
What does he look
man.
like?
Like every other murdering, honorless Mongol dog.
You may only get one chance at him.
I'll know him when I see him.
When you have him in your sights, strike without delay.
Dogs, get away from there!
Norio!
Please, we were just hungry. Spare us. We're leaving.
Norio, they weren't a threat.
Maybe. They're definitely not now. They should have known better.
Oh, we didn't hurt him. Whatever.
Advance and reach Nirvana. Retreat and find hell.
What's that from?
A prayer Enjo inscribed on this Naginata after he saved Kushi Temple from bandits.
And became the Guardian. He suffered more than either of us know. But he held on so he could see you.
Do you know what his last words to me were? I was wrong.
About what?
I'll never know. Kharsho's last words will be a howl of pain.
His last words were, "I was wrong."
We should get some rest, Norio. For tomorrow.
You're right, my lord. I'll save my strength for Kharsho.
Of course he's gone.
Norio. Where is he?
Holy
Fort is in
frick.
flames. What did Norio do?
I think that part's pretty obvious. Whoa.
My lord, please help! He's gone mad.
What happened?
Norio! At first, when I saw him, I thought my prayers were answered, but...
Return to Cedar Temple. I'll handle this.
Oh, this is not good.
Seek refuge in Amida Buddha. Who did this?
Norio,
No way.
lost his mind.
And they're all gonna tell of this too, right? Like, how does he come back from this? I don't think you do.
You do not have the courage to do it.
Burn! Burn for your crimes!
Jeez. This is just slightly out of character.
Never swing your Naginata in hatred.
I did what the ghost would do. And now Kharsho is gone. I'm not going back to Cedar Temple.
What?
Not after this.
Where will you go?
It doesn't matter. He was still alive when I lit the wood. When he screamed, it filled me with joy. And I would do it again. I'm no longer a monk.
You don't get to give up. We all have regrets and broken promises. But this island needs you. The last warrior monk of Cedar Temple.
I can't go back to what I was before this.
I'm not asking you to go back. I'm asking you to keep your faith and move forward.
Thank you, Jin.
I'll see you at Cedar Temple.
I'm not sure how they're gonna accept him. I don't know how. I'm hoping we can go back there and actually see him. Charm of Vitality, Chaos Headband. I don't think we need those. Preferred by those who sow confusion and fear in the ranks of their enemies. It actually kind of works. Okay. We have 2 more points here as well. What do we want to do next? Notice a flashing aura around assassination targets when their allies will be alerted to their death. We can pretty much eyeball that. Let's grab some of these concentration cooldowns. I'll save this one for the last one as well. Nomadic Mongol tribes only travel with what is immediately needed, a practice aided by their ability to live largely off the land. Beyond the weapons necessary for conquest, Mongol soldiers often travel packed with sundries like fish hooks and other tools useful for maintaining a varied and flexible diet. Okay, now. Masako. Yeah, we don't have anything to follow up with Norio on, but I imagine he's part of just our main group, so Lady Masako's sister is the one behind her family's slaughter, as we learned a long time ago. I'll never forget how she shattered when she found out. But Masako is a warrior, determined to finish what she started and bring honor to her family. After this, I may be all she has left. Yes. Okay. We don't really have a closer place to go from here, actually, so this works out for us. I need to find, like... I think we're going to need to backtrack a little bit around here. Yeah, just to get out. So yeah, to continue where I was talking before about my thoughts on the game, I've been really having a great time. From a gameplay perspective, it's incredibly fun. I like the story. I think the story it's fine. It's not mind-blowy in a lot of ways quite yet. You know what? I'm gonna go from here. I think it might be easier. There have been some cool twists and turns for sure, but there are some predictable parts, which is, you know, it's decent storytelling, and the fact that you can kind of predict some things doesn't necessarily take away from that, in my opinion. The companion tales have all been pretty good. As I said, I think those can probably be standalone stories if they wanted to flesh those out. They could have been DLCs, right? Like, you'd have to flesh it out more, but it could have been done that way. I like that you can take your own approach. I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen anybody else play. I've been too busy myself playing, but I'm pretty sure everybody is going to have a slightly different play style, and they'll try and sync that up with their gear and the charms that they have and all of the above. And I think that the game, the nice thing about it is it allows for that. You can kind of play, in a lot of ways, you can play however you want. How am I getting past this? There's a road here. Maybe we just... Maybe just follow this road. Hopefully it leads around or through. And I know some people probably are going to argue that, like, stealth is an example. It's a little straightforward, right? The enemies don't do the best job at detecting you, but man, it's fun. You know, and that's the key. Even on the hard difficulty, it's not by any stretch of the imagination something I would describe as necessarily challenging. But it's so fun. And if you can do something where you're playing for like 30 or 40 hours and everything you're doing is fun the whole time, you've done something right. And not a lot of games can do that. Inevitably, they end up getting like, okay, whatever. But here, I like crave. I want to have like a huge Mongol throwdown, you know? Is she in here? I'm hoping she's in here. Wait, did I go too far? Ah.
Jin.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
She didn't even flinch.
We've been praying.
To my ancestors. Asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do.
Uh-oh.
What do they say?
I can't hear them.
Perhaps your ancestors are silent because they can't do what you must.
I know where my sister is. Clan Kikuchi's old fort.
Then you're ready?
I have no incense left to burn. No more prayers to make.
Then let's do it. I'm with you. Even though you tried to kill me. We're past that.
The Kikuchi estate is this way.
How did you find your sister?
She was married to a man named Ikeda, a retainer for Clan Kikuchi.
Their stronghold is near here, under the mountain.
She always wanted an estate and holdings of her own.
And with Kikuchi's men fallen at Komoda.
It made sense she would try and take Kikuchi's for herself.
Especially after she failed to take yours.
I asked around. It seems a new clan has taken up residence. Their emblem matches the one on the notes.
Then it's her.
People say she's turned it into a haven for refugees, claiming she knows what it's like to lose her home.
Do you think it's true?
We're about to find out.
Why would your sister say she lost her home?
She had to leave home when she married Ikeda.
You said Ikeda was a retainer,
Yes,
but you're the younger sister. Why were you the one to marry a samurai?
when we were young, bandits attacked our estate. Hana hid with our parents. I took up a sword. Only after I dispatched the bandits did a samurai guard arrive to help. Adachi was leading them.
Oh, cool.
Hana saw him as a way to realize her ambitions, but he only had eyes for me.
She was jealous then.
Yep.
The seed of many betrayals.
I wanted to ease her heartbreak, so I helped arrange her marriage to Ikeda, and she was sent north.
She might not see it that way, though.
Did you know the man you sent your sister to live with?
Ikeda was a respected widower. People spoke well of his kindness.
Kindness is a mask, easily
Yeah.
removed behind closed doors.
What are you getting at, Jin?
I
Well-
want to understand why she went to such extremes to destroy you. After so many years.
There is only one thing to understand. Hana murdered my family, and today she will pay for it.
Maybe she sees this whole marriage thing as like something her family did. Maybe he was horrible to her or something. Not that it would necessarily be fair to blame it on the family either, because they didn't know him, but that in and of itself, the fact that they would set her up with somebody
was there
that
ever any
they didn't
sign of
know.
her betrayal?
We were never close,
It's
but
pretty
our
strong.
relationship was always cordial. I would see her at Lord Shimura's conclaves. We'd exchange pleasantries. I had no idea she held such hate in her heart.
But she was at your estate, the day of the attack.
She came that morning to wait with me for news from Komoda Beach. We were both concerned for our husbands. It was the first time I ever felt close to her. She met my grandchildren, brought them gifts. They loved her. Now I know she hadn't come for comfort, but to witness our deaths.
The women in your family fought. I saw that for myself.
I stayed with my son's wives while Hana took the children and ran for the stables. Afterward, I found what I thought was her body. The face was brutalized, unrecognizable. But the gold sash was Hana's. I buried her with my family.
She must have learned you survived the attack. Faked her death to escape you. A clever plan.
My survival was her greatest mistake.
You better hope that remains her greatest mistake. Not your actual death. In a way, I feel like these guys probably have plot armor. But
Leave the horses. We'll continue on foot.
would be a pretty interesting twist if that ended up not being the case. I'm going to switch us back to... Hold on. Let's go to the Dragon Wing. And then we'll change our bow as well.
Guards at the gate.
Be ready. This is a haven for survivors. There's no telling what to expect.
Where is Lady Hana?
It's Lady Masako. Kill her!
Not on my watch.
Cut them down!
You got ghost mode too.
Help me open the gate.
Quickly, before more gods show up. So she is helping people.
Uh-oh.
Hana helps no one but herself. Lady Hana, show yourself!
Kill them!
Where is she?
Reinforcements!
You serve a murderer! Face me, you coward!
Traitor! I'll take your head!
Push toward the dojo!
How many are there?
Doesn't matter. Kill them all!
Whoops.
I've had enough! Kill them and let's be done with it!
Come on.
Please, don't kill me.
Where's Lady Hana?
In the estate up the hill, my lord.
Tell the coward her sister has come.
I don't know, you want to let that warning happen?
What will you do when you see her?
Exactly what she did to me.
She's still your family.
My family is dead. She is nothing but a murderer. Hana, show yourself.
Little sister.
You let me think I buried you. Who was it, really?
A peasant woman killed by the Mongols. Did you weep for me?
You have taken everything!
Daughters and grandchildren. Not nearly enough. The Mongols robbed me of Adachi's death. And you cheated yours.
Jeez.
But finally, I will take everything. Kill them.
That's not what I was expecting her to do. Let's go.
Stop her. I will deal with them.
Thank you.
That'll work.
Take him!
Whoops.
Masako.
What happened? Okay.
You murdered my children. My grandchildren. Destroyed my family.
A small price to pay for what you've done.
I have done nothing.
You stole everything. Drove me from our home. Took the life that was rightfully mine. Left me with that abusive drunk in this frozen land.
See?
You would have to suffer an eternity of pain to understand the life I've lived. The life you forced on me.
None of that is my fault.
It is! And damn you for acting as if it isn't. You've come to kill me, so finish this. It will be your only kindness.
I can't end your suffering. But you can.
Whoa.
Now, you have nothing.
Holy shit.
I never mourned my family. I've tried to honor them. Meditate on treasured memories. But she consumes them. Even now. I have nothing left.
No. You've accomplished what you set out to do. You have honored your family, given them justice. Now you can find peace.
This path does not lead to peace.
Where does it lead?
I don't know. I have to continue walking it to find out.
I don't want you to go.
You must. But I will be there when you need me.
That's a tough one. Ultimately, I think she's, well, hate to say, like happy doesn't quite, doesn't quite cut it. Charm of the Lost Mind. Maybe content. Hallucinating enemies deal 50% more damage to others. Oh, that's kind of cool. For the bamboo strikes. Let's see this half mask. Not bad. Still like this. I think this one's the scariest. Most intimidating. I guess we're gonna leave her be. Okay. The time has come. We're heading back to Jogaku. I love how each of those individual tales had some type of twists. And you know what's interesting is in each of them, you kind of feel like you're building up towards this big, almost like a battle, right? Because a lot of these things resolve in duels or some type of battle. But then none of them have. Like, Tomoe's resolved itself by her leaving on the boat. Norio took care of business himself. And she handed the knife to her sister to do what she wanted to anyway. So, kind of crazy. What are we short for our sword upgrades? I feel like it's... might even be supplies.
Your blades need work. Let me be of use.
We're one short. And gold, actually.
Farewell.
Maybe there's still an option to find some more gold here. Yuna? I'm ready.
The Mongol Empire is invading our home. They are brutal, relentless.